you're building a van, you're just thinking about what you're going to use it for. And sometimes you don't realize it until you're in that situation. My brother took all my drill bits. I'm trying to keep it simple. I like to think of it more as like a glorified tent. Like it's really comfortable and spacious, but there's also plenty of room to throw in any kind of gear you need. When I got the van, it was set up as an electrician's van. You learn about dealing with like a small space and thinking about what you need and what you don't need, and making the most efficient use out of that space. There's a balance between van life being something that is minimalist. I know that I've spent a lot of money at Home Depot recently getting stuff to build it out, so it feels like I'm doing the right thing by deciding what I need and what I don't need. But you're also learning a lot about materials and building, and to take that and turn it into something that's fully functional and kind of benefits your everyday life. It's kind of similar to building your own surfboard. That first day that you toss it in the water, that's pretty fulfilling for me. Oh, I slept in it last night actually, just after putting some finishing touches on this layout, so I just brought it out to the backyard and threw a sleeping bag in it. Aside from taking it to the gas station, I love owning a van. I'm Max King, and I'm 18 years old, and I've been converting a '96 Ford Econoline.
Come guys, come sis.
Oh, you got a mango? So this is Given and True. They are now... How old are you? How old are you?
I am 9.
9, and you are?
6.
6, soon to be 7 and 10. Not, you're 5 and you're 8.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I'm riding.
Guys.
We've really seen a lot of cool changes within our kids just by being in such a tight unit. You realize how much they really love each other. Mango, I can twist it. There you go. Whoa! Nice, bro. Perfect, and you left the stem on too.
When we stayed in places, even a month, I mean, you can learn, you go to the farmers markets and you start to create these relationships, and that's the special part of traveling, especially for the children. They actually got to get to know people. Even though they didn't understand their language, they had the same smile and the same laugh, and those relationships, that's what's so special.
Is there a worm in here?
Probably, let's see.
I just want to open it and see it.
Or there's beetles or little bugs in this one.
Make it a point to go and literally get off the grid for 3 or 4 days camping. You don't need to get on a plane and go to another country for it to feel like another country. Set up a tent in your backyard and say, "Okay, we're turning the cell phones off, kids. This is our time." That's the special thing.
We felt like van life could allow people to maximize their time in nature, maximize their stoke, and also get a lot of work done and not have to spend the amount of money. For me, van life allowed me to buy my house. I didn't pay rent. I travel 8 months of the year. I've done that for the last 10 years. If I was paying for a place just to have a place to make my mom feel good about me or something, I wouldn't have been able to buy my house. So some advice I have for somebody looking to get into a van is to start really simple and to build from there. That way, if you just look at a photo online or something and you're like, I want it to be like that, or you don't know if that's gonna be customized, if that's gonna work with your lifestyle, and you're working with such limited square footage that it really has to be live in it for a few months and then go, okay, I wanna put this there, that would be perfect. And things just come to you when you're living in a space. Van life is nothing new. It's the 60s and the 70s, that's when it started, but it kind of got forgotten and became a little taboo, and America is founded on the highway and roads, and everything's built around cars. So it makes total sense to utilize that in a place to live too. I think people have always longed for simplicity in America, because our whole culture, our job is to consume. And vans make it really hard to do that because there's not a lot of space. So I think there's something that pulls at our heartstrings when we see a shot of non-cluttered space in a beautiful place. We want that, right?